One of the things is about artificial intelligence these days. We are all thinking about how it's likely to be applied to the current industry that you're working on, and what does that mean to many of those who are looking for solutions from you?
Yeah, it's a great time in terms of technology. It's artificial intelligence, but there are also other technology which are converging at the same time, for example, image recognition. So it is completely transforming our industry. The way we do research, development, manufacturing, the way we interact with doctor, patient, this is changing. And the way we do things will completely be transformed in the next 3 years. So a huge opportunity, but a significant transformation. And it's also changing healthcare. Healthcare, the way healthcare is managed. AI and data will really transform healthcare.
How is it?
Well, you know, for many decades, every country has struggled to have robust patient data. Many countries try to develop electronic patient record without too much success, but the data now is much more mature to be able to have so much more data on the patient. And now with AI, you can analyze this data and draw some conclusion. So I think that this technology will help build more efficient healthcare systems, which the world needs to contain the cost of the healthcare system.
Talking about healthcare, we see China is trying to upgrade its healthcare system. There is a dynamic discussion going on right now. How do you see your role there?
First, I would say that China since 2015, has been driving a transformation which has been amazing. That allowed us to bring 15 new medicines in the last 5 years to the Chinese patient. That was completely impossible before 2015. But there's still more to do to have the best healthcare systems in the world. But I'm really encouraged by listening to the government thought about the next steps, because it's really a very high priority for them.
We see a lot of innovation cooperation you're having with both the Chinese companies and also with the global ones. So tell me more about your experiences and the areas that you are eager to cooperate on.
We are looking at partners for bringing new medicines to China, but we are also looking at partners to help Chinese biotech to bring their medicines to the world, because it's very hard for biotech to do that. And actually, recently we did a partnership with Chinese biotech, and we were able to get their product approved in the United States.
What kind of product?
It's a cancer product, a product treating colorectal cancer, which is very innovative. And we brought that product to the US, and we are now waiting for approval in Europe and Japan. So this is a two-way partnership.
And you're the bridge?
Yeah, you are the bridge, yeah.
Is that through acquisition or is it through patent buying?
It's a partnership. In this case, it's in licensing partnership. So the Chinese company will still be in charge of the activity in China, but will bring the medicine outside of China.
You are cooperating with Chinese teams as well on the research side, and you're also working around the world, bringing the best talents together. How does that work? Because these days, the biggest competition is about the talents, isn't it?
I think we attract talent by being at the forefront of innovation of the science. That's what is exciting for a researcher. We also attract talent because we have a very strong ethical values. In healthcare, we believe you need to do always the right thing. We are a business, but you need to have very high ethical standards. And I think this is actually very important for all our colleagues. When we ask them in employee survey what differentiates Takeda from other companies, our values always come first.
You're a global company, so I have to say that it is a reality that geopolitics sometimes has an impact on businesses, recently particularly on innovation. So how do you handle the divide we are seeing in this world, especially about innovation, about research of science and technology, even though health and also pharmaceutical areas should be the least being impacted, but unfortunately, it is still the case.
I really hope that healthcare, pharmaceutical, but also potentially other players in the healthcare sectors will be the last sector brought into the geopolitical tension. That's my plea to all politicians. Keep health outside of the geopolitical tension, because to discover, develop new medicines targeting a rare disease is not cheaper. It's not cheaper than developing medicines for a very prevalent disease. Manufacturing cost is higher as well. So that makes the price of medicines treating rare disease higher. But that's why we need a very good insurance system. Because even if the price per patient is higher, the number of patients is very low. It's a rare disease. So the actual total cost for the healthcare system tends to be quite low. Huge progress in terms of the insurance system in China, but there are still some gaps. The out-of-pocket remain quite high in China. The link between public insurance and private insurance can still be improved. So that's the type of discussion we are having with officials.
Your company is celebrating important anniversaries here in China,
yes,
and
yeah.
also globally.
Yes, yeah.
So it is a tremendous opportunity for me to ask you, how is it like as a French national to work in a global company where originally was coming from Japan, and you have your employees and workers and also colleagues from all over the world?
Yeah, we are a big family. The way I see it is that we are a big family across the world. We are one, if not the oldest pharmaceutical company in the world. We were created in 1781, but we are very innovative, very modern. We are celebrating our 30 years anniversary in China, and everything we do is to bring innovation and think long term. I mean, my goal is for the company to be successful in the next 100 years. And I think all the 55,000 colleagues of Takeda across the world, we are all animated with this mission to bring innovative, life-transforming medicines to the patient. That's really motivating and really exciting. Yeah.
Final question. As a business leader, compared to 20 years ago, you're experiencing something much more challenging. So how would you describe this current stage for you as a business leader? What do you think are the best ways out?
It's a great question. I think that we need more dialogue between countries which are experiencing this disagreement and tension.
You are saying this not as a political cliche, right?
No. It's really, it should be very specific dialogue. So take healthcare, do what should be done in order to continue to have collaboration between countries. So I think you can have, I think we should be very specific. There are some areas where countries cannot agree. But there should be some areas where a country can agree. And healthcare should be one of those. Because if health is taken into this geopolitical tension, it's a lose-lose for everyone. So I think it's really important to determine which areas we want to still collaborate. And okay, some areas we cannot, because this is what it is. Healthcare should be an area where we continue collaboration. Nobody has anything to win by having healthcare starting to be part of geopolitical bifurcation.
Christophe, I think your message is very clear. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.